her assist numbers. Oh no, Caitlin Clark just went down.
And holding her left ankle wrap.
Man, that left foot, that looks very painful. You know, you hit the side of that foot, and she is limping going to the bench right now.
What would you do if your star player went down with an ankle injury in a crucial game? For the Indiana Fever, this nightmare scenario became reality when Caitlin Clark hit the floor. But what happened next left everyone in the arena speechless. Hey guys, before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, please click the subscribe button. Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. And boy, did Clark show that spirit. But here's what's got everyone talking. What drives a rookie to risk it all on an injured ankle? The answer might just change how you see the game. When Clark hit the floor, clutching her ankle, you could hear a pin drop in State Farm Arena.
I hope she is okay.
Fans held their breath, teammates looked on in shock, and for a moment it seemed like the Fever's star rookie might be out for the count. She wasn't having any of it. As she limped off the court, you might have thought it was game over, but Clark isn't your average player. She's got that fire, that drive that separates the good from the great. And when she stepped back onto the court, the crowd went wild. Picture this. Clark, still wincing from the pain, checks back into the game. The arena erupts. It's like electricity coursing through the stands. Everyone's thinking the same thing. Can she do it? Can she turn this game around? Well, Clark didn't just turn the game around. She flipped the script entirely. First play back, boom, three-pointer. Just like that, she's back in business. But wait, there's more. This girl isn't just playing through the pain, she's dominating.
Picking up where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
I was good. They're like, you want to go in the back? I'm like, no, please, just tape right here. Let's go. We got to keep going. Get on with the game. But
let's break it down. Post-injury, Clark racks up 19 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. That's not just good, that's MVP level stuff. And remember, she's doing this on a bum ankle. It's like watching a one-legged boxer win a championship bout. Clark's not just scoring, she's making everyone around her better. There's this moment, right? Clark's limping after a play, but her eyes are scanning the court. She spots Damiris Dedis wide open. In a flash, she whips the ball across the court. Dedis catches it, shoots, and bam, 3 points. That's the thing about Clark. Even when she's not at 100%, her basketball IQ is off the charts. She's reading the game like a master chess player, always 2 moves ahead. And her teammates? They're feeding off that energy. You've got Aaliyah Boston stepping up her game, Kelsey Mitchell finding her rhythm.
Kelsey Mitchell again. Wow. See the attention that Aaliyah Boston is getting on the inside, but that opens it up. Kelsey Mitchell wraps at the rim. It's the scoop for me though, LaChina.
It's like Clark's determination is contagious. The whole team is playing like they've got something to prove. And through it all, Clark's out there, gritting her teeth, pushing through the pain. Every time she limps after a play, you can see the determination in her eyes. It's like watching a warrior on the battlefield, refusing to back down. Clark's determination is impressive, but it's not the whole story. You might think you know what makes a great player. What could possibly make a limping rookie the most dangerous player on the court? Well, it's all about court vision, folks. Clark's got eyes in the back of her head, and she's using them to turn this game on its head. Even with a bum ankle, she's reading the court like a book. And boy, is it a page turner.
All eyes are on Caitlin Clark, who has yet scored.
I've done it a few times, so it is what it is. You're not a real basketball player if you haven't sprained your ankles a bunch. That's
more from her teammates and the medical staff as well. Trying to see if she can walk up.
Clark's limping down the court, but her eyes are darting everywhere. She spots a teammate breaking free, and before you can blink, the ball's sailing through the air, right into their hands. Boom, easy bucket. That's not luck, that's Clark's superpower. But wait, it gets better. Remember that fast break I mentioned? Clark's leading the charge, ankle be damned. She's got the ball, and everyone's thinking she's going for the layup, but nope. At the last second, she whips it to Damiris Dedis, who's wide open beyond the arc. Clark. Swish. 3 points. Just like that. That's the thing about Clark. She's not just playing the game. She's conducting an orchestra. Every pass is a note. Every play a symphony. And her teammates, they're playing their hearts out, following her lead. You might be wondering, how does one player change the whole game like this? It's simple. Clark's not just making plays. She's making everyone around her better. Suddenly, the Fever's offense is clicking like never before. It's like they found a new gear, and Clark's the one shifting. Okay, so let's back up. Before Clark stepped back on the court, the Fever's offense was good, but now it's great. Players are moving with purpose, finding gaps in the defense that weren't there before. And at the center of it all is Clark, orchestrating every move. Take Aaliyah Boston, for example. She's always been a solid player, but with Clark feeding her the ball, she's looking like an all-star, and Kelsey Mitchell, she's lighting it up from downtown, thanks to Clark's pinpoint passes.
And wide open is Caitlin Clark, but she can't. Tries it again, a different spot. That one.
Take a look here. Jordan Canada D'ing her up.
Stay with the assignment for Clark. Mitchell, can she keep the hot hand? And there's her answer.
Oh, and don't forget, Clark's doing all this on a twisted ankle. Most players would be on the bench, icing their ankle. But not Clark. She's out there gritting her teeth, making magic happen. This isn't just about one game. Clark's showing the whole league what she's capable of. She's setting a new standard for what it means to be a leader on the court. It's not just about scoring points or making flashy plays. It's about elevating your entire team, even when you're not at 100%. And let me tell you, the rest of the WNBA is taking notice. Coaches are scratching their heads trying to figure out how to stop her. Because how do you defend against a player who can hurt you in so many ways? Double team her and she'll find the open player. Give her space and she'll drain a 3 in your face. This is the kind of performance that changes careers. It's the stuff legends are made of. Years from now, people are going to be talking about the night Caitlin Clark played on a bum ankle and still dominated the game. Clark's not doing this for the glory, she's doing it for her team. Every assist, every play, it's all about getting the win, and that, folks, is what separates the good from the great. Clark's heroics aren't just changing the game, they're shaking up the entire WNBA. Think about it, one twisted ankle, one MVP level performance, and suddenly every team in the league is scrambling. This isn't just about one player or one team anymore. It's about a rookie who might just be rewriting the playbook for women's basketball. Let's talk playoffs. The Fever, they were on the bubble. Now they're looking like serious contenders. Clark's performance isn't just padding her stats, it's giving her team a real shot at the postseason. And that's got everyone talking. You might be wondering, can one player really make that big of a difference? When it comes to Clark, the answer is a resounding yes. She's not just putting up numbers, she's elevating her entire team, and that's the kind of thing that turns underdogs into champions. What about the other WNBA teams? Other WNBA teams? They're watching and they're worried because Clark isn't just beating them on the court, she's forcing them back to the drawing board. Coaches are up late trying to figure out how to stop a player who can dominate even on a bad ankle. So you're a WNBA coach. You've got a game plan. You think you've got the Fever figured out. Then Clark steps on the court and all bets are off. She's passing, she's scoring, she's making everyone around her better. How do you defend against that? It's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. And it's not just about defense. Teams are looking at Clark and thinking, we need someone like that. She's setting a new standard for what a rookie can do, for what a leader can be. Don't be surprised if you start seeing teams change their draft strategies, looking for that next Caitlin Clark. But let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just about this season. Clark's performance, her grit, her leadership, it's shaping her legacy. Years from now, people might look back at this game as the moment a legend was born. The night a rookie on a bad ankle took on the WNBA and won. The upcoming games for the Fever, they're not just games anymore, they're chapters in Clark's story. Every assist, every three-pointer, every grimace, as she pushes through the pain, it's all building towards something bigger. A playoff berth, a potential championship run, a rookie season for the ages. The tension around the Fever's playoff chances, it's through the roof. Every game matters, every possession counts. And at the center of it all is Clark, limping her way into the history books. You know what's wild? Clark's changing the way we think about toughness in sports. It's not just about playing through pain, it's about excelling despite it. It's about putting your team first, even when your body's screaming at you to stop. That's the kind of thing that inspires teammates, wins games, and builds dynasties. So what does all this mean for the WNBA? It means buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Clark's not just raising her game, she's raising the bar for the entire league. And everyone else? They're going to have to step up or get left behind. Thanks for joining us on this journey through some of the most exciting times in sports history. Stay tuned. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. In order to stay up to date on everything from women's basketball to other topics, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Let's go!